If you're really trying to level up in your life, if you're really trying to change your life, stop listening to other people who ain't in the same field that you're trying to get into. Because what I done learned is everybody know a lot, but don't nobody do what they know. Everybody got a suggestion on how you should be moving on, what you should be doing in your life, and you can't let them people live in your head rent free. I was talking to somebody not too long ago, and I was just like, how many millionaires do you really and truly know? And I was like, oh, I know a few millionaires. And I was like, you know what? I do too, but it's like, how many millionaires do you have access to that you can just pick up the phone and call and be like, hey, yo, I need a loan because I'm trying to start this particular business, or I just need some financial advice because I'm trying to start this particular business. And both of us came to the same conclusion. We was like, we don't really know nobody like that. And that's the craziest part that got me thinking. It's like, we sit around so much in life listening to people that ain't never accomplished nothing. Like, and those people be the most ones that got the most to say. They got the most instructions. Like I said at the beginning of this episode, everybody know a lot, but don't nobody do what they know. Why is that? You could tell somebody how to do this, how to do X, Y, and Z, but you ain't did A, B, and C. How you gonna tell somebody how to get to point A to point B when you ain't never even jumped off the porch yet? Everybody always like to sit back and critique and judge somebody's life or what they should be doing or what they shouldn't be doing, but your life is in shambles, man. You can't listen to those people. You never gonna get nowhere because you letting somebody else control your destination that ain't never even took a trip. They never took a trip, but you listening to them trying to tell you how to navigate through life. I've never understood that. I've never understood it. You gotta really lock in on what you're trying to lock in on. You gotta lock in and you gotta stay focused, because people, I believe that some people, they sent here to really and truly take you off your path. They sent here to do that. Like, I don't know. Have y'all ever seen the Truman Show? That sometimes I be thinking that's how my life is. Sometimes I be thinking like a lot of people, they just sitting back watching me really live my life, and they just NPCs. They non-player characters. So in the Truman Show with Jim Carrey, it's an old movie. He was living his life, but it was so many people that were just sitting around watching him live his life. But he was the main character, and everybody was just sitting around watching him live his life, and they had suggestions on how he should be doing this and what he should be doing. And every time he tried to elevate in life, somebody would be there to put an obstacle in his way to keep him from getting outside of that city. Because once he got outside of that city, he would notice that he was living on an actual set, and everybody was tuned in watching his life. So that's how I feel like my life is. Everybody just tuned in watching me, trying to tell me which way to go and what to do and what to do. It could sound self-centered. I know this could sound so self-centered, but a lot of people are NPCs, man. They are non-player characters. I know a lot of y'all watching this. Y'all don't play Grand Theft Auto. You got the main character. I don't know his name, but he the main character. But throughout the game, you got NPCs, non-player characters that can't nobody control. They just in the game. They ain't got no thoughts. They ain't got nothing. They just zombied out, driving, walking, doing whatever it is that they do. They don't have no goal in the game. They don't have no objective in the game. They just there. But you are there in the game with a specific goal, with a purpose. You trying to build your money up. You going on all these different missions and all of that. But you surrounded by a whole bunch of NPCs, man. And that's how real life is. If you really locked in and you focus on your goal, it's gonna be NPCs. It's gonna be non-player characters that's gonna come in your life, that's gonna try to distract you, and that's gonna try to destroy everything that you done built. And you gotta realize who the non-player characters are. And you got to find that God within yourself to help you have that spirit of discernment to know who really there for you, that really got some good advice for you, or the ones that's there to try to take you off your course. Because it's so easy to get thrown off your course. It's easy to do that. All you got to do is just really, really sit back and observe. Pay attention. if this person, let's say this, right? I'm doing my podcast, right? Now, in the beginning, before I started doing my podcast, I wasn't even really telling nobody that I was about to do the podcast. I started shooting, like, I did a photo shoot for it, and then I did like an introduction video to my podcast, and I posted it. I was counting my money. If y'all been on my Hustle Reset YouTube channel, because this right here is a new channel, but on my Hustle Reset channel, I got my intro video on there. I'm counting money, whatever. And I'm explaining to people what my podcast is going to be about if they tune in and subscribe to the channel. So certain people in my life, friends, some family members, they're like, hey, I don't think you need to be doing that, man. I don't think you need to be on there telling your business and doing X, Y, and Z and blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, why? And they're like, cause you just too exposed. You're too exposed, man. People gonna be wanting to do this and people gonna be wanting to do that and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay, well, what would you have me do? What would you have me do? And they're like, well, I don't know. I just don't think you need to do that. Well, shut the fuck up then, man. If you don't know what I should be doing, don't tell me what I shouldn't be doing. That's what a lot of people, they come in your life, they got all this advice on what you shouldn't be doing, but they don't have no advice on what you should be doing. And if you really just sit back and observe and you pay attention, it's like, they don't even have nothing going on. They don't have nothing going on. And those are the people that try to take you off your course, man. You can't let those people take you off your course. You got to stay the course. And most important, most importantly, what you got to do is don't tell nobody what you're doing. Don't tell nobody what your plan is, because people will get up under you acting like they trying to help you achieve your goal. But the whole time they plotting on how to take you down. They trying to plant something to make you fall. You feel what I'm saying? It's always somebody that's closest to you too. It could be your best friend. It could be a family member. Anybody that see you making progress, because a lot of people, they want to make progress, but they ain't got the hustle that you got. They don't have the mentality that you have. They don't know how to get knocked down and get back up and keep moving like how you know how to get knocked down and get up and keep moving. They see your resilience and they see how you move and they jealous of that. So they not coming in to help build you up. They really coming in to help tear you down. I had a situation one time where I had something spectacular going on. Business going good, money coming in. And I had a partner that wasn't really helping partner. They were just around for the ride or whatever. And I would always ask them, hey, yo, help me out. But they wouldn't never really help me out when we was building. So then when I decided to walk away from that particular endeavor, my partner, so to speak, quote unquote partner, they never helped me build this business up. But when I got fed up and I walked away from the business, they worked overtime to try to bring me down. And see, that's what I'm saying. You got people that'll be around you that's acting like they there to help you, but they just up under you just enough because they admire your hustle, but they know they envy it at the same time. And when you stop doing what you normally do for them, they're gonna do everything to try to bring you down. You gotta watch the people who you have around you, because sometimes they're not around you to help build you up. I'm telling you, they're not around you to help build you up. They're around you to plot on you and to bring you down. I'm telling you, this is real, man. It's real. You gotta not talk so much and tell people what your plans are, because they'll destroy your plans before you even get started. Yeah, man, you gotta really go ghost and focus on yourself when you building something up. Don't announce nothing. Don't announce nothing to the world. Don't tell the world what you're doing, because people will pray against you. People pray on your downfall. That's real. People will really pray on your downfall. When you in the middle of building something, don't tell nobody. Don't tell your closest friend. Don't tell your lady. Don't tell your man. Don't tell your mama. Don't tell your brother. Don't tell your sister. Hell, don't even tell yourself sometimes. You just got to lock in and stay focused on it, and you got to go ghost mode. You got to disappear and lock in. If you're trying to work out and get in shape, don't tell nobody, because they're going to be like, They're going to try to talk you out of it. Well, I don't think you need to be lifting this. I don't think you need to be eating that. I don't think you need to be doing this much cardio or whatever. You know what you need to be doing. Lock in and do it. Go ghost. Go ghost. Get away from the crowd. Get away from the distractions. You got to go ghost, because life is a self journey. Life is a journey that you got to take by yourself. You got to take this journey by yourself. You got to go ghost and get away from the noise. If you want to be successful, and if you want to come back shutting shit down, you got to go ghost. If y'all believe in the Bible, and you believe in the Bible and the story of Jesus and stuff like that, man, that nigga, he went ghost for a long time, man. We don't know what he did from the age of 12 all the way up until he came back on the scene at what, 30, 33, something like that. It's some people, they out there speculating what he did, but in the book, they don't tell you what he did. All you know is from a baby up until 12, and then he went ghost. And then when he came back, he was walking on water, turning water into wine. He performing miracles. He healing the blind and all kind of stuff. So imagine what you could do, because in your Bible, Jesus said you will be able to perform greater things than I. So if he went ghost and came back being able to do all of these things, imagine if you went ghost. Imagine if you went ghost for 6 months. I ain't saying you're going to be able to walk on water and turn water into wine and all of that stuff, but you can turn the fat version of yourself into a healthy version of yourself. You can turn that $100 in your savings account to $100,000 that you done threw out there into the stock market into a business. Yeah, you can turn money into a successful business. You can turn a little bit of money into a successful business. You can turn these words that you spitting out into a podcast and have an audience watching you if you just go ghost and you focus on yourself. If you believe in the Bible and you believe in Jesus and all of that stuff, you see what that man did. You see what he did. I'm not necessarily a religious person. This ain't a religious podcast and nothing like that, but I do think it's some great things in that Bible that you can learn. And I learned that going ghost will help you out. Every time that somebody needed to really think and get something done in that Bible, what they do, they went away in the wilderness. Moses had to get away from all of those people when he freed the people and let the people go and all of that. He had to go get away. He had to get away and go ghost for a minute. And then when he came back, what did he come back with? With the 10 commandments and all of that. Jesus had to go out into the wilderness and all of that. Everybody got to go ghost. You got to go ghost so you can gather your thoughts. You got to get away, man. You have to get away. I don't even know what I'm gonna title this episode. I just wanted to get on here and just pop it a little bit, man. But this channel is about self-improvement. This channel is about men's health, women's health too, because I don't want it to just be centered around men, but I'm a man, I'm a black man. So I just wanted to be around motivation and health and all of that stuff. But it's most importantly about self-improvement, because I want all of y'all to become a better version of yourself, because that's the course that I'm on becoming a better version of myself, changing my life. That's why I started this channel. I got the Hustle Reset channel, but I started this channel so we can help people grow together. I want y'all to watch me grow, and hopefully my growth inspires y'all to want to grow, inspires y'all to want to do better and be better. Inspire y'all to want to start businesses and save money and invest your money and do stuff like that. Inspire you to want to get in the gym and to save yourself, because ain't nobody coming to save you. I know y'all done heard that a lot. Ain't nobody coming to save you. You got to save yourself. You have to save yourself. If you want to get in shape, if you tired of being a fat fuck, get up off the couch right now. Don't go do no extreme workouts. Just start with a walk. Just start with a walk. That's all you got to do. And then the next day that walk will turn into a little slight jog. And then the next day that slight jog will turn into a sprint. And then that sprint will turn into flipping tires and doing pull-ups and all kind of. Just take it one day at a time, man. Focus on yourself. Get better every day. My homeboy, them, they got a gym. It's called GBE. Get better every day. Shout out to Chris and Rail, man. Shout out to them. If y'all see this, man, shout out to them. They gym is here in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. Yeah, man, GBE, get better every day. Shout out to them. But that's what we doing on this podcast. We getting better every day. Every day. I'm not the same podcaster that I was when I first started out. I got better every single day. And that's what you got to do. Don't be the same version of yourself that you was yesterday. Get better every day. That's what I think I'm gonna name this episode. GBE, get better every day. I know I was all over the place with this particular episode. Now listen, all of my episodes ain't gonna be structured to give y'all a specific thing. Nah, sometimes I'm gonna just get on here and I'm gonna just talk, man. And if y'all resonate, if something resonate with y'all, hopefully y'all can take it and apply it to your life. Because when I get on here, I'm talking what's on my mind, and hopefully, you know, if y'all got something going on when y'all hearing me speak, like I said, hopefully it can help y'all, man. But I'm just telling y'all what was placed upon my heart to talk about today. I didn't want to get on here and plan out normally I plan out my episodes and be like, okay, I'm gonna talk about this specific thing and this is what we're gonna talk about, because YouTube requires you to have a niche on what you're gonna talk about. I don't know if it's niche or niche or I don't know, tomato, I don't know what it is, but they like it for you to have a specific niche so they know who to push your content to. But whoever meant to find this content is gonna find it, and it's gonna inspire you if it's meant to inspire you, and then y'all can pass it on. You feel me? Y'all take one and pass it down. Take an episode and pass it down. That's all you gotta do if it inspires you, man. Well, my journey has been a rough journey, but I'm here. My journey, it probably ain't no harder than the next person's journey. We all go through life. Life gonna give you obstacles, man. But your character is built on how you handle yourself in those situations. You feel me? Life shouldn't always be easy. As a man, you shouldn't want your life to be easy. Nah, life, I don't even think life would be fun if everything was easy. If I woke up every day and got exactly what I wanted, I think that would be pretty boring, man. I ain't gonna lie, I think life would be boring if I just got everything I wanted at all times. Sometimes it excites me when I wake up and it's a problem, it's an issue. Because now I gotta put my thinking cap on and be like, okay, how do I fix this problem? The world is against me today. How do I get over this hump right here? I got a problem that I gotta solve. And it turned me into a beast. It turned me into a monster. It turned me into a warrior, because okay, I gotta fight today. I gotta figure this thing out. So you can't get better every day if you don't go through nothing. If you ain't been battle tested, you're never gonna become great. You feel what I'm saying? Imagine a boxer, right? Who train every single day, but when he train, he don't never spar with nobody. All he do is just hit the bag every day. He hit the bag, he do jump ropes, he sprint, he do push-ups, he do pull-ups, but every day he just hitting the heavy bag, he hitting the speed bag, whatever, you feel me? And then his coach come in and he tell him, hey, you got a fight. You got a big fight coming up this Saturday. And he like, all right. He like, you ready? Yeah, I'm ready. Whole time the dude that he finna fight, oh, this nigga, he done had hella fights. And when he trained, he ain't just hitting the speed bag. He ain't hitting the heavy bag. He's sparring with somebody. Yeah, he actually getting in the ring, putting the headgear on. He's scrapping up and he's sparring with somebody. So this dude right here, dude number one, all he do is hit the heavy bag, hit the speed bag, and he's in good physical condition, but he ain't been battle tested before. Now he about to get into the ring with this dude who done been battle tested. He finna get his ass whooped bad, because he ain't never been battle tested. That's the thing that I like about life. That's the thing that I like about having problems and issues with life, because now when something real get ready to go down, I ain't gonna panic and I ain't gonna fold under pressure, because I go through things every day. Yeah, it look like I got it all together, but I look like this because of what I done been through. And thank God I don't look like what I've been through, because I done been through the mud, but I still came out clean. You feel what I'm saying? But I've been battle tested. Have you been battle tested? And if you ain't been battle tested, you gotta sit and think, damn, what'll happen if a struggle really do hit me right now? See, I think that's why, like, a lot of people, they unalive themselves and stuff like that. I ain't gonna say that the word that I want to say, but see, they unalive themselves because they ain't really been battle tested. So they fall into a state of depression because they ain't really being tested. So the moment that you get to a certain age and life really smack you in the face, you don't know what to do because you ain't never been battle tested. Now you saying you go to therapy and stuff like that. You talk to people. Nah, I don't talk to nobody, bro. I tried that therapy stuff, man, but it didn't work for me. You know why therapy didn't work for me? Because the person that I was going to see, shout out to them, thank you for what you thought you was doing, but it didn't work for me because they wasn't battle tested. And I could tell they wasn't battle tested. You know why? Because I'm a 30-something black male who done been through the ringer, and they had me talking to a 50-something-year-old white woman. How is she gonna help me? How can she help me? She ain't been battle tested. Not the way I done been battle tested. We live two completely different lives. She's a white woman. I'm a black man in America. There's no way she can help me, in a way that I knew that she wasn't gonna be able to help me was number one. When I came in there, they was trying to prescribe me medicine. They was trying to prescribe me medication. They ain't even get to know me yet. And I was just like, I already knew I wasn't finna keep coming back to that. And I was assigned to go to therapy. I didn't go to therapy by choice. I'm on federal probation. And at the time they was like, oh, you need to go talk to somebody, because I was going through a difficult time in my life. And before they even got to know the difficult time that I was going through in my life, they was like, well, what are your thoughts? How are you feeling? I was like, I'll explain how I was feeling or whatever. And they was like, okay, well, we're going to write you a prescription for, I can't even remember. I just went deaf when they started talking about medication and stuff. Cause I'm like, well, I'm telling you how I'm feeling, but I never told you why I'm feeling like this. And they were like, well, we're going to get to that part, but this is what I really want to prescribe you this because it's going to help with those feelings that you're feeling. And I'm like, no, ain't no medication gonna help me, because I'm feeling this way because I had a business that I just lost. My lady just left me. I just caught a fucking felony. Like, I'm going through a lot right now, and you want to put me on a pill? Can't no pill help that. No, like, can't. Even if I take the pill, that's not finna bring my business back. If I take the pill, it's not finna bring my lady back. If I take the pill, it's not finna help my money get back to where it used to be at. So why are you trying to prescribe me a pill? Nah, man, I don't do therapy, man. I don't do therapy. And they say, oh, you need to go around and you need to find a therapist that work for you. No, I needed to find me, and I found me. And guess what? I'm back better than ever on these cameras without no therapy. And the number one thing that my therapist did do, because the stuff that we spoke about it's like I told y'all, this episode is gonna be crazy because I'm all over the place. I'm just all over the place. I started with, I don't even know what I started talking about, but that's what y'all gonna get when y'all subscribe to the Mike Band's channel. You feel me? But anyway, my therapist, she did something that broke my trust. And that's why I said I'd never do no therapist, period. Because I spoke with her and I had told her something. And everything that you tell your therapist is supposed to stay confidential. But she ended up telling somebody what I told her. And it got back to me that she told somebody. And that just kind of like left a bad taste in my mouth with therapy. Now, I'm not saying that therapy is a bad thing, because some people, they actually do need therapy. But for me, nah, man, I didn't need it. I ended up finding myself. And this right here is kind of therapeutic to me, getting on these cameras and talking to y'all. So you got to find your own form of therapy. See, I seen this one guy, he was saying like how therapy is it's a form of a demonic, it's a form, I don't know the word. He said therapy is demonic, so to speak. And he was saying that, and I felt him why he said that, because when you go to therapy, right, you dumping all your trauma on somebody. And that's energy. You dumping all of that energy on somebody. And energy is real. Energy is real as hell. A lot of people think that energy ain't real, but this is how you can tell that energy is real. Have you ever yawned before? And then the person next to you see you yawn and they yawn. Say, hell, I could yawn right now. And I guarantee you, watch this, hold up. I guarantee you half of the people that's watching this right now, y'all gonna yawn. That's how you know energy is real. Energy is real. But anyway, when you dumping your trauma on somebody in therapy, you're dumping your energy on that person. So they got to do something with their energy that you just gave to them. They gonna have to transfer it or something. Something's gonna have to happen with their energy. And the crazy part is when you dumping your trauma and that energy off on them, you don't know what kind of day that they have. Because they could be going through one of the worst days of their life, and some of the energy that you dumping off on them could take them over the edge. So the guy, that's what he was saying, like therapy is like demonic in so many ways and stuff like that. Even venting to people and having people vent to you could be a form of like demonic energy and stuff like that, because you could be going through one of the worst days of your life, and then somebody, they call you, they don't even ask how you doing, none of that. Soon as you answer the phone, hello, they just start dumping off all they problems on you. Ain't no, hey, how you doing? How you been? None of that. It's just, hey, man, you won't believe what happened to me today. X, Y, and Z happened, and this how this made me feel. And the little chick at work, she tripping, and blah, blah, blah. My boss tripping, and blah, blah, blah. And you sitting over this mother, you done lost everything. And now you sitting over there like, okay, so now you going through the worst day of your life, and somebody else dumping trauma on you, bringing you all the way down. And when you hang up that phone, you feeling lower than you was before you answered the phone. I hate when people call me, and every time they call me, they got some bad news. They always going through something. I don't like those spirits, man. If every time you call, something is wrong, you always got a problem. Hey man, don't call me. I'm gonna stop answering the phone, man. I don't even really answer the phone no more, man. I don't mind you calling me every once in a while and you got a little problem that I may can help you with. But if every time you call, you got a sob story, something is wrong, nah, I keep that over there, because I don't want that energy. I don't want that demon spirit on me, because I'm in good spirits over here. Even on my bad days, I'm still in good spirits. So don't bring your bad spirit over here messing up my good spirit. You feel what I'm saying? I don't want that on me. You feel me? But yeah, like I said, man, I apologize. I'm just rambling on this episode, but I'm not saying nothing that don't mean nothing, because everything that I'm saying, it means something. So I'm hoping y'all can take something out of this episode. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah, I really ain't got too much more to say. Y'all get in the comments. If y'all want to subscribe to the channel, y'all subscribe. I ain't forcing y'all. If y'all just want to keep showing up watching without hitting the subscribe button, that's on y'all, man. Because I ain't gonna lie, to a lot of people, I watch their stuff on YouTube and I never subscribe. I might as well subscribe because I watch them every day. I just never think to hit the subscribe button or the like button. Sometimes I might hit the like button or whatever, but I just like being a freelancer, like just watching stuff on YouTube and stuff like that, because I don't want to subscribe to something and then my algorithm turn into what I subscribe to. And I just rather watch it. I rather search for it and watch it, and then be able to watch what I want to watch, because I don't want to subscribe to a weight loss channel and then everything that keep popping up in my algorithm is weight loss stuff. Nah, I just rather watch it on my own time. But if, like I said, if y'all want to subscribe, and it don't make me no never mind. Like my other channel is popping, but I would like for y'all to be a part of the movement or whatever. You want to subscribe, subscribe. Ain't no pressure at all. But hey, I appreciate y'all for watching. Y'all get in the comments. If y'all want to trauma dump in the comment section, go ahead. I might reply. I'll try to reply to every comment that I see. But I reply. Keep it brief. Don't write me no long paragraphs or nothing like that. I respond. And I think I'm going to start doing some call-in segments too, so we can get better every day together. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Appreciate y'all.